What's going on? It's Trevors. So, I was asked a question on YouTube what I believe in. Now, I put together some video that isn't MK Mobile because it's not about MK Mobile. What do I believe in after life? Do I believe in God? A third person God? Do I believe in a hamburger universe? No, I don't believe in hell. I don't think there's a third person God. I think I'm God. I think you're God. I think we're all God. I think we all have a piece of God in us, which could be our soul. Call it what you want. Now, I have seen something, whether you guys believe me or not, I could give two fucks. You can take this for a grain of fucking salt. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Now, I've dreamt things and they have happened on many occasions. How is that physically possible? I have no fucking idea. And I used to be an atheist when I was a teenager. I was in first grade, I was held back. Then I went to Catholic school from first grade to fourth grade. Then they kicked me out of there, put me back in a public school, went there. And, yeah, I was an atheist for most of my life. And I love my meme. Meme is French for grandmother. The one person in the world I think that only cared about me or ever truly loved me. At least that's how I felt. So one day, me and my girlfriend at the time, Courtney, we're going. I think we're going to pick up her check from Dunkin' Donuts, and my grandmother was in this nursing home at the end of her life. She lived to 92. She was tough. But every time I visit her, she'd wish for death and God take me now. It's hell to grow old, don't ever grow old. And I kind of wanted to say to her, it's like, well, what the fuck's the alternative? You want me to die young? Which I think might happen. But, no, I loved her. She's the, you know, person I cared most in this world. So, anyways, I get a phone call, and it's my dad, and he's saying that she's not going to make it through the night. And at that point, I'm bawling my eyes out. I have all this rage in me. I have all these emotions, just all these different types of emotions. And we go to this mall that has two stories. And the she had to go upstairs to go get a check, and this guy was looking at me. And maybe because my eyes were all red and there was tears coming down, that's why he probably gave me a weird look. But he looked at me, and I wanted to just grab him and throw him off the ledge. That's how enraged I was. Like, I shouldn't have been around people at that moment. And I was like, I gotta go. We gotta get out of here. And at that time, I was kind of controlling. I was kind of a dick to my girlfriend back then. I wish I could take things back, but that's another story for a different time. Anyways, so later on that night, my dad gets out of work. We go see my grandmother my meme in the nursing home, and she's making this sound. I guess it's called a death rattle or whatever. So, I'm sitting there holding her hand. I kiss her on the forehead. I said, it's okay, you can go. All this shit like that. And we leave. My girlfriend went back to her place, And then when I got back to my house, she came back over. Now, we have this air purifier thing that's supposed to suck up the smoke. Basically, it's just a fucking noisemaker. And that thing's always on. So there's no way I can hear. Like, I can play music pretty loud in my room. My dad wouldn't be able to hear it. It's kind of cool. I pay, a decent amount of money to, you know, to live here, so. But, anyways, so me and her are laying down in my bed, and I ask her to get me a glass of water. And all of a sudden, I fucking pass out. And what I was seeing was like, it reminded me of like a psychedelic Tool video. Like I don't know if you know the band Tool, but it was like very vibrant colors and like tentacles going through a tunnel. And these tentacles were like, it was so fucking weird. It was the most incredible feeling I've ever felt. There was no need for drugs, which I've never felt that before. There was no hate. There was no love. It was everything. It was so simple. You knew everything. Everything was so picture fucking clear. Everything made perfect sense. And as I'm going down this tunnel, my girlfriend at the time, Courtney, she shakes me and I shoot up and I flip out on her. Now, obviously, that's not her fault. This is years ago. Looking back at it now, that's wicked fucked up to even treat her rude or be mean to her. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. At least this is what I think what was going on. Now, scientifically, I can break things down. I'm more of a person of science, right? That whole day I was going through like just emotions and shit, so my body shut down. Maybe it let some endorphins or some type of chemicals to calm me down. That's why I felt how I felt. But she asked if I still wanted that glass of water. I said, no, I'll get it my fucking self. So I get up, I go out into the kitchen, I get the glass of water, I start making a sandwich. My father comes out and says, my man just passed away. I said, I know. So scientifically, I can prove everything really. The only thing I can't match up is the timing. How the timing. Now that whole day I was scared of where she was going. Like if she was going to nothingness, I didn't think that was fair. And I think somehow she was able to show me to be like, listen, come check this out. And what I think I learned from that experience is that we are all whole, we are all one. When you die, heaven is, I don't know, everything, everywhere. I think of it as like maybe like a rope that is connected to every part of the world, part of everything. All the energy is everywhere. So when you die, the energy is released. So do I believe in a God that judges you? No, absolutely not. Which I know is unfortunate for some people because some people out there are really pieces of shit. Murderers, child rapists, just scumbag people that would deserve to be punished. That, some of them get away with it. We all want that justice. And I don't think that's there. I'm not a Catholic. Well, I was brought up Catholic, but I don't believe in Christian or Catholic or anything like that. If there was a Jesus Christ, I think he was more of a political dude that was like, fuck Caesar, or fuck whoever was in charge, and they didn't like that, so they crucified his ass. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. So, do I believe in God? Yes. I think we're all part of God. I think we're all, when you die, you go to the whole, like the energy that's all around us. Everything is alive. Everything has energy. When it dies, the energy is released and it goes everywhere. I think it's how I knew everything for that few seconds. Maybe that was an out of body experience. I don't know. I've dreamt things and they've happened. I dreamt that my girlfriend was cheating on me. Come to find out, she was cheating on me. I found out my friend got his girlfriend pregnant in my dream. Sure as shit, she was pregnant. I dreamt that the girl that I was dating at the time, Courtney, the one that I told, basically shut the fuck up and I flipped out on because she woke me up. Even though that's totally not right. Um, I had a dream that she was going to get arrested, and I said, "Hey, watch out! Don't do anything stupid." I had a dream you got arrested. She got arrested, but I wonder to this day if I'd never said anything to her, would she have got arrested? So did my dream actually dream it, or did me saying something cause her to get arrested? You know what I mean? So that one's kind of hard. Um, I've dreamt small conversations, things that really aren't that big of a deal. And I thought it was deja vu, but I was like, no, I distinctly remember this conversation in my dream. So it can be anything from small things to big things. Then I can have dreams that all of my dreams are very vivid. It's like living another life. It's fucked. So I had a dream that I got shot through my front door. For years, I was scared. I would not answer that fucking door like straightforward. I'd answer it to the side so no one could shoot me. Because I thought I was going to get killed. But turns out, I guess it was just a fucking dream. I had a dream that Mojo, my dog, not her, the other dog in this video, he was dying in my arms, making this weird sound, and I was crying. And I woke up like going, crying. And I went and told my dad, and he goes, "Where was Honey?" And I was like, "I don't know. She wasn't there." He goes, "Oh, so that's the first one that dies then." No, see, I didn't see it that way. I was just thinking maybe she just wasn't around. Maybe the dream's not about her. No fucking shit. She's dead. She's gone. Mojo's still alive. I'll tell you one thing though. The spot where he died, I will damn sure make sure that he does not fucking die in that spot, because I'm not having that dream come true 100% like it did then. Unless somehow it's forced, and that would be fucked up. And I had that dream like 7 years ago, and I don't know. So when I passed out for those moments, like I said, it's like I knew everything. Everything was so clear, no need for drugs, no hatred. Just an amazing feeling. And that's kind of what I believe in. I know it might not satisfy anyone's answer, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know where else to go from there. But it's some pretty fucked up shit. Like I said, I've seen some fucking shit in my life, and you know, dreaming shit and it's happened, like that's fucked up. That shouldn't be possible, and I think everyone has that ability. It's whether you tap into it or not, or if you are tapped into it or not. My father says, "Oh, it's because you're Native American." Makes I think he's making a joke or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the LSD I did when I was younger. I don't fucking know. But it's very weird. But yeah, that's kind of what I believe in. Is that we're all God. We all have peace. That that's what our soul is. It's God. When you die, it goes to the where all the other energy is, which is everywhere, which is probably heaven. Or you can call it heaven. Call it whatever you want. Now, like, I think our bodies and our brains, limit us from what we know or what, because I just don't think we could know this. Or everything that I learned, everything that I knew and learned when I was going through that tunnel, as quick as I woke up, it started leaving. Everything that I learned, everything was, like I said, I knew everything. And as quick as I got it, as quick as I lost it. The only thing that I kept was that everything is whole, everything is all, or something around about like that. And that is what, I believe. I don't know if there's more to it. I don't know, the only way I'll know is when I die. So there was a time where I wasn't, I didn't give a fuck when I was a teenager. I didn't give a fuck if I died, if I lived. Then when I got a little bit older, I did care. I didn't want to die. Still don't want to die. I mean, yeah, no, I don't definitely don't want to die, but I feel like it's inevitable. And I feel like it's just getting closer and closer. I don't think I'm going to live a late life, you know, which sucks. I'd like to live to my, 40s and 50s. Shit, even 60s or 80s. Fuck it. I'd like to see where the world goes from there, but I mean, look what the fuck's going on now. You got this virus, half the world believes it, half the world doesn't. It's fucking anarchy. There I go, light up another fucking cigarette. So yeah, you know, you can believe what I say or don't. I don't care. It's my experience. This is what happened. Like I said, there's no way that I could hear him talking on the phone and falling asleep with my loud ass TV, that fucking noisemaker. You can probably hear it in the background right now because my door is cracked open a little bit. There's no fucking way I heard him on the phone. It's physically impossible. So the timing, that's the only thing I can explain is the timing. Like I said, I woke up and the person that was there, my girlfriend at the time, she's like the proof, She was like, hey, you're my proof. I've told you, hey, you're going to jail. I dreamt it. You went to fucking jail. What happened to her? She got hit by a fucking car. She alive? Kinda. Not really. She's pretty much brain dead. And the shitty thing is man, There's so much that I would love to say to her, and apologize for. Even though the whole relationship, for a while I blame myself on a lot of the shit, on everything actually. But after a few years, it's like, wait a second, no, not everything was my fault. But some things were, and I'd like to apologize for that, but from what I was told, I haven't seen her. So from what I was told, she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't, so she wouldn't remember me, which is fucking weird. I mean, I think that was the love of my life. I haven't, you know, found anyone since. And it's just strange. I ended up buying her some Christmas presents. I really feel like if I saw her, I feel like I could, like, snap her brain out of wherever it's stuck, you know? I really, truly do feel like I could do that. I bought her, she loved the Red Hot Chili Peppers, so I bought her, the greatest hits. And I bought her the season of The Simpsons where her brain is kind of stuck at. Like, I guess she has, like, the brain capacity of a, 4-year-old or some shit like that. So I bought her a season of The Simpsons around when she would be 4, maybe, visual and audio aid, trying to help her. I wiped off my fingerprints, fucking wrapped it up, wiped off the fingerprints, stuck it in the fucking mailbox that it was from Santa Claus. And her sister was like, "Did you leave a gift in our mailbox?" She knew it was me. But, I said, no, She goes, "Well, she's singing along to the songs." And I was like, "Really?" I mean, not very well, obviously, but she knew him. So therefore, she's not really gone. Like, I feel like if I saw her, I could snap her out. At least I don't know what I feel. The thing is that I'll never get to see her. More likely. But yeah, that's what I believe at the moment. Now, can you manifest things when you're dead? Can I make a Woodstock, all the bands that I love play in front of me? Can I make things appear in front of me like a heaven like that? I don't know. Honestly, I don't think it matters. It matters to us now because we have our brain. We're limited. But I think when you die, I don't think it matters. And all this shit is videos that I made or pictures that I took. So, and there's a few pictures of me in there dressed up when I was working at a haunted house. But yeah, fucking, that's what I believe. Whether anyone believes me or not on it, it is what it fucking is. I have no reason to lie. Don't lie, cheat, or steal. If we can all do that, we make, this world is a little bit less scumbaggish. A little bit less. I think that shit's important. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's other things. I mean, I could go on of all the shit that I've seen in my life that I can't explain. There is a lot that I cannot explain that I've seen with my own eyes, and I just can't explain it. It's some creepy shit, some weird stuff. But one of them is the dreaming thing, dream paralysis. You know, seeing that fucking man standing in front of me, then waking up and him not being there, but being awake at the same time. One time I didn't even pay attention to him. I was watching what was on my television because I was like, okay, you know, I've been through this before. Let's not pay attention to him. Let's pay attention to the TV. And when I woke up, the same thing was on TV. It was continuing, you know? So I was like, okay, this ain't fake. This is real. Something's real about this. So, there's some pictures I took. And it's me in that's a car I almost died in. Here's Honey when she had two eyes. Pretty pups. But yeah, so that, I mean, you asked what do I believe in? Do I believe in, you know, God? Yeah, kinda. I don't believe in hell, you know. No, I miss that girl. But anyways, that's my non-Mortal Kombat video. I don't need any thumbs up on this. This is just, you know, there's too much to write in a text and too complicated for me to explain it in a comment. I think it'd all get misconstrued, and those talk apps fucking suck so bad. So I had to make a video. Try to make it short. Of course, that didn't work. Well, it did work out because I'm done. So, anyways, that's you asked what I believed in, Erron. I don't know if that's your real name. That's what I think so far. Now, do I know if you can make anything in the afterlife? I don't know. Probably not. But again, I don't think it matters. I think it only matters because we're living, because we have a mind. Once we're out of our body and mind, I don't think those, I think it's like that stuff doesn't matter. The things that we find so, I don't know if this is the right word, trivial, it doesn't matter. Because you're free. You're out of your body, your mind. You know, you can see the whole picture, not just the tiny part. So yeah, call me crazy, call me psycho, call me bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. Stay safe, stay clean. Because regardless, I believe in this fucking virus. And if it's killing fucking 20-year-olds, but 80-year-olds are surviving, and half the other people are fucking immune to it, this shit is fucking nuts. We're living in a world that just does not make fucking sense at all. It's fucking weird. But like I said, yeah, stay safe, stay clean. Watch out. I'm out.